Hello everyone and welcome back to the fourth part in the series of learning C programming. I apologize for the delay in getting this video out, but from now on I will do my best to release at least one video per week. Your support means everything, so if you find my videos helpful, please subscribe and share them with your friends and encourage them to subscribe as well. I know there has been a lot of time between each video, but I will work hard to post regularly from now on. I know you are here to learn C programming, so let's dive right into the today's content without further delay. So with no late, let's begin the show. First, let's start with the keywords. The words displayed on the screen are the keywords in C. Keywords are reserved words with special meanings to the compiler. You can't use these keywords as identifiers. If you try, you will get an error in your code. If you are unsure about what an identifier is, let me explain. In C, an identifier is a name used to identify variables, functions, arrays, or other user-defined items in a program. Identifiers must start with a letter or an underscore and can be followed by letters, digits, or underscores. In the previous video, we learned about data types like int, float, and char. These data types are also part of the keywords, so we cannot use them as variable names. There is no need to memorize all these keywords right now. We will use each of them as we progress. Now, let's move on to comments. Comments are lines in your code that aren't executed as part of the program. They are used to explain why a certain line or group of lines was written. Comments don't impact your program's execution, they are just there for the programmer's understanding. The importance of comments becomes clear when you are working with large code, like those with 1,000 or 2,000 lines of code. Now let's learn how to handle input and output in C. We will start with output. In C, we use the printf function to display output on the console. The printf function is already defined in the hash include stdio.h preprocessor directive. To use printf, you write the function name followed by open and close parentheses. Inside these parentheses, you place your text within double quotation marks. Whatever you write inside the quotation marks will be printed on the output screen. For example, I have written a simple code that prints hello world. When you run the code, hello world appears on the output screen because we use it printf. Let's say we have assigned a value to a variable of integer data type. How do we print that value? On the screen, you can see that I have declared and initialized a variable called salary. Now, I want to print the value stored in the salary variable. If you write the word salary within double quotes in printf, it will be printed exactly as it is as text. However, the value assigned to the salary variable won't be printed. This is where we need to understand format specifiers. To display the value of a variable, we use format specifiers. Let me explain how to use them first. Let's look at which format specifier is used for different types of values. %d format specifier is used for integer values. %f format specifier is used for decimal or floating point values. %c format specifier is used for character values. Let's say we want to print hi on one line and hello on another line. I wrote a printf statement with hi between double quotes, and then I wrote another printf statement with hello in double quotes on the next line. What do you think? Will these two words be printed on separate lines? If you think so, you are mistaken. Even if you write the printf statements on different lines in the code, the output will still print both words on the same line. Now, it becomes a task for us to print these two words on separate lines. Fortunately, if there is a problem, there is also a solution. In this case, we use \n, which represents a new line character. By placing \n at the end of hi, it acts as an escape sequence, telling the program to move the cursor to the beginning of the next line. As a result, hello will be printed on the next line. That's how we print output using printf. Now let's talk about input. We know how to assign values to variables at compile time, but now we will learn how to give input at runtime. We use format specifiers in the scanf function, just like we do in printf. The scanf function is also a predefined function defined by the same directive that defines printf. However, unlike printf, we can't directly print a string or sentence using scanf. Instead, we place the format specifier inside double quotes, and outside the quotes, we use the ampersand symbol followed by the variable name where we want to store the input value. One important thing to note is that the format specifier must match the data type of the variable you declared. For example, if you declare a variable with an integer data type, you must use the corresponding format specifier %d in scanf. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next part of this series. I would love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below with any questions or topics you would like me to cover next. And of course, share this video with your friends who are also learning C programming. Let's keep learning together. I will see you soon with the next video. In the meantime, stay tuned to our channel. Bye bye.